Michelangelo to see your holiness.
Who?
Michelangelo, the famous Renaissance artist whose known best works include the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel and celebrate the statue of David.
Ah, very well.
In 1514, he returned from Florence.
All right, that's enough. They've got it now.
Evening, Your Holiness.
Evening, Michelangelo. I want to have a word with you about this painting of yours. The Last Supper.
Oh, yes?
I'm not happy about it.
Oh dear. It took me hours.
Not happy at all.
Is it the jello you don't like?
No?
Yes, it does add a bit of colour, doesn't it? Oh, I know. It's the kangaroo you don't like.
What kangaroo?
It's no problem. I'll just paint him out.
I never saw a kangaroo.
No sweat. I'll make him into a disciple. Is that all right?
All right?
That's the problem.
What is?
The disciples.
Are they too Jewish? I made Judas the most Jewish.
No, it's just there are 28 of them.
Well, another one won't matter. I'll just make the kangaroo into
That's
one.
not the point. There are 28 disciples.
Too many.
Well, of course it's too many.
Well, yeah, I know that, but I wanted to give the impression of a real Last Supper, you know? Not just any old Last Supper. Not like a final snack or a last lunch, but a proper mother of a blowout, you know?
There were only 12 disciples at the Last Supper.
Maybe some of the other ones came along afterward.
There were only 12 altogether.
Well, maybe some of their friends came by, you know?
Look, there were only 12 disciples and our Lord at the Last Supper. The Bible clearly says so.
No friends?
No friends.
Waiters?
No.
Cabaret?
No.
You see, I like them. They kind of help to flesh out the scene, you know what I mean? I mean, I could lose a few, you know.
There were only 12 disciples at the Last Supper.
I've got it. We'll call it the Last But One Supper.
What?
There must have been one, right? I mean, if there's a Last Supper, then there must have been a penultimate supper. Am I right? And I mean, the Bible doesn't say how many people were there now, does it?
No, but...
Well, there we are then.
Look! The Last Supper was a significant event in the life of our Lord. The penultimate supper wasn't. Even if they had a conjurer and a mariachi band. Now, a Last Supper I commission from you, and a Last Supper I want. With 12 disciples and one Christ.
One?
Yes, one. Now will you please tell me what in God's name possessed you to paint this with 3 Christs?
Come on, it works, mate.
Works?
Yeah, the fat one balances out the 2 skinny ones.
There's only one Redeemer.
Well, yeah, everyone knows that, but have you never heard of a bit of creative license?
One Messiah is all I want.
Tell you what you want, mate. You want a bloody photographer, not a creative artist to crease you.
I'll tell you what I want. I want a Last Supper with one Christ, 12 disciples, no kangaroos, no trampoline acts by Thursday lunch, where you don't get paid.
Bloody fascist.
Look, I'm the bloody Pope, I am. I may not know much about art, but I know what I like.